Hi there, Taurus. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 15th of August. Your work-life balance comes sharply into focus this week on the back of a lunar eclipse, which occurs on Thursday. This is going to be angling to Uranus, the planet of restlessness, which has been stuck in a rather psychological part of your scope for about 4.5–5 years. Now this is angling up to the eclipse, which is in the sign of Aquarius. I think if there is any issue which you've been finding a bit tricky to get that balance right around, you may find it hard to disguise your feelings around it. So for example, if you work in an environment where perhaps a little bit of overtime is taken for granted but it's not paid for, this may be something that starts to stick in your craw a little bit as you become more conscious of the time you're not spending at home. On the other hand, perhaps an opportunity is going to come up this week, completely out of the blue, to do more at work and make progress around your career. But it could give you an opportunity to earn money, but it may also come with some extra responsibilities and not so much free time or time spent with your family. So this kind of juggling could very well be a point of reference in the second half of this week. And there is, with Saturn now going forwards and joined by Mars also in the last half of this week, side by side, this is going to give you a lot of desire to improve your lot when it comes to the more practical side or long future side of your finances. So if there is something that you feel that you've been finding a bit difficult to battle against, especially with Saturn's restrictive energies, Mars is going to strengthen your resolve. But there is also, in the second half of this week, a wonderful sparkling alliance between Mercury and Jupiter, which is much more playful, much more sociable, and much more giving you the potential for fun. So it's not going to be all work and no play, but I do think if you are very determined to get something onto a much surer footing as far as your longer term financial foundations are concerned, if there is that opportunity for a new role that comes to you, then maybe you're going to make a snap decision, and there may be someone at home or other family members who are not necessarily going to be so keen that you change the status quo, but you may be trying to forge an idea in the way you calculate your overall circumstances of what's best for everyone. And as ever, there's usually a little bit of give and take that we have to invest in situations. With the Sun continuing in the delicate part of your scope this week, you're not necessarily going to feel totally ebullient and outgoing, but it's going to be next week when he pitches up in the sign of Virgo, and things will really start to be cooking for you, and your physical vitality will also lift more then too, and I'll tell you about that then. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.